Thank you, Dr. Montime. Hello, everyone. I'm Ryen Xander. I'm in my second year as a music major, and this is my first semester being part of the Virtual Voice Performance Project. So throughout the semester, I explored Suno. Suno is a free generative AI that lets people create music without needing to have a musical background or any musical knowledge. So I wanted to see how we could work with AI and to see if we could use Suno as a sketchbook for composers. But before I get into that, let's see what Suno sounds like. So it's prompt-based, and this is the prompt that I threw into Suno, and what you're going to hear is completely AI generated. So right off the bat, it's not what I envisioned in my mind. That's a good thing, exactly. It's more room to work with the AI, which takes place in the editor. That's where it really comes to life. So this is where I restructure the prompt and make it more specific, more sample for how I want my instruments to sound, how I want the emotions to carry, stuff like that. And I basically select each section of the song, the intro, the verse, chorus, etc. And I plug that prompt into each section, and Suno generates the replacements, as you can see here on the screen. The replacements pop up on the right side under edits, and as these get generated, I listen to them, and you can either extend them, crop them, remove them, or trim them just a little bit. It's a lot of trial and error as you work with this. So after I generated a strong instrumental, or a promising instrumental, then I moved towards the vocals to restructure that. And you can see here that this is where I added the prompt for the vocals. So it has everything lined up, same process, it generates replacements, and I listen to it, see which one appeals most to me. So let's see how it did. That's kind of scary, right? How it works like that. But there are its limitations to it. It's not as diverse with some genres. Some genres sound good, others not so much. For those who work in digital audio workstations, there's no undo button, so that's a hassle. Also, that there are specific elements that get ignored in the prompt. It just doesn't show up in the song, so that's one limitation. And also, as expected, it doesn't replicate the power of the human voice, but these limitations are opportunities for us composers, singers, and musicians. This is where it shows how we're essential, and it also shows how we can work with the AI. We can take stems of a melody or another element of a song that we like, and to work with that, and like export that stem into a digital audio workstation and work with it that way. Basically, a newer version of sampling, if you will. But I think, in my opinion, to use this as a key as a stepping stone towards creativity would be a great method to further enhance creativity and give sense of direction on where you want the music to go. Now, I did mention exporting stems into digital audio workstations, and to dive deeper into that, I invite you Ken up here.